Hello again everybody and welcome to Back to Basics Gaming. Here we are at the 6th dungeon, Haukke Manor. Let's talk about the trash really quick. There's really only one main thing that you have to worry about, and it's Manor Maidservant. Kind of this succubus looking thing. She has this really powerful AoE. We want to hurry up and take her out. She's going to pretty much be our priority whenever we run into her in this mansion, in which, by the way, we will be seeing plenty of them. So here we come up to the first boss, and it's kind of another one of them Manor maidservants, just in boss form. Claviger, I'm not sure how to pronounce that. But anyways, let's just get on into it. Again, I am playing as my machinist, and I am starting to learn the rotations fairly well now. And we're going to have ourselves a little bit of fun. So with this boss, it just seems that it's, again, pretty standard deal for DPSs. Just kind of one of those dodge the AoEs, move around, and just try and keep up with your rotations. I don't believe that this boss in particular actually does any sort of ad summoning or anything like that, so it's actually quite nice. And being ranged, I wasn't really used to it at first. Now I am, but yes, being ranged still feels a little bit weird to me. But it's nice to be able to just kind of hang back and chill, as to the reason that I don't have to really worry about as many AoEs as, say, the others. Well, then again, I say that and then that happens. So yes, she will definitely discharge a fire attack at you, pretty much no matter where you're at. And then here's a close range AoE, pretty much meant for the melee DPS class, and of course the tank as well. But again, I don't really think that she has anything special up her sleeve besides just a couple different AoEs. She does have a pretty hefty amount of HP, and her defense does seem to be pretty substantial as well. But even still, as long as the tank has her facing the northern direction, while everybody else can just kind of just work behind her, there really shouldn't be much of a problem or any sort of real threats besides just dodging AoEs and of course our healer doing what they need to do to keep us all alive. Gotta love those healers. So here we are at almost about 10%, and as you can see, she is really taking a beat down. Yeah, we're starting to get to that point now where the bosses are starting to be a bit more formidable, so we really have to watch ourselves. But again, just as long as you stay out of the AoEs and out of her direct point of attack, you'll do just fine. Grab your loot, do the need, greed, or pass, and we will be ready for the next boss. Alright, so here we are at the next boss, and there is going to be a little imp and a whatever the hell that thing is, a Manor Jester, and then our main guy here to the left of him. We're going to take out the Manor Jester first. Sorry, I'm trying to view the footage and it's on such a smaller screen I can't really make out the name. I think it says Manor Steward. So first off, we're going, yeah, Manor Steward. So first off, we want to focus all of our attention onto the Jester first. He doesn't have a lot of HP. You'll pretty much be able to drain him down just fine, but we do want to take him out. As to why that is, well, I don't know. That's pretty much just the only reason that the tank's always telling us to do that, so that's what I follow. Always just take him out first. It just seems that he's kind of the ad here anyway, so naturally that's what you want to do. Again, there's really no big threats here as well. Just kind of dodge the AoEs once again, just like the first fight, and just keep your rotations up, and everything should pretty much run smoothly. As you can see here, he does kind of have a big range for AoE, so melee DPSs, make sure that you're keeping on top of that and you don't get clipped by it, and you don't want to give the healer any sort of unnecessary work or anything like that. So as you can see, that Jester is, well, just about dead. So we're going to go on ahead and we're going to finish him off, and then we're going to focus our efforts towards the Manor Steward. And again, he really doesn't have a lot of HP or well, maybe HP or defense, or hell, maybe even both. I'm not sure, but his health really does sap away fairly well. which is good considering that we just had to take down a full HP bar from another enemy. So as you can see, this guy, he really isn't, he really isn't that strong. Actually, I feel that the first boss was a bit more of a challenge. And really, I say the word challenge a little bit loosely here because, I mean, really honestly, a challenge, come on, you know. It's just dodge the AoEs and, well, that's about it. Not sure if the tank has to do anything special with this guy, I mean, other than controlling him. You know, it really just kind of looks by the book, and you know what? That's completely fine with me. So we're going to drain this guy out now. And there we go. Now we're going to grab our treasures, of course, our need, greed, or pass. Which I could definitely go for some nicer gear as well. And we're just going to point out a little fact here that what we want to do is we want to return. We want to use our return skill. As you can see, I'm looking for it in my HUD here, or my crossbar. And that's what we're going to do. We're going to return. And that's going to bring us to the beginning of the manor, which is just basically a shortcut. We actually ran into some problems against this final boss here, which they were kind of getting at each other's throats there for a little bit. But we're going to talk about what might have gone wrong or what may go wrong here. First off, the fight starts off very standard, but it's pretty much anything but from here on in. What you want to do as a team is once a warning comes up about these lamps, there's 4 lamps in each corner, and what you want to do is you want to activate these lamps once they light up like that. As you can see, they do a move called Void Fire. So go up to a void lamp, activate it in your corner, activate the lamp, and there you go. We won't be taking as much damage. Since the tank has to tank the boss, one other person is going to have to take care of an extra lamp, since they can't interact with anything when getting hit. So again, just focus all of your efforts onto the boss here, and again, she will do her lamp spell, which will do Void Fire, and it can easily wipe out your party because the damage is just way too much for your healer to try and compensate. So again, here it is. We're going to go to our little corner here. This is the area that I established. We're going to do that, and as you can see, everything looks pretty good. We got on top of that, but now we got a little bit of we got some ads that are going to come out, and this is really where the fight can kind of just go either way. I've done this before plenty of times, and yeah, this fight can definitely get a little bit weird when it comes to the ads, because I guess it's just a little hard for the tanks to maintain aggression on these things, and they're just taking a hell of a lot of damage. I do still try my best to take out the ads as much as possible, though. But here you will actually see kind of a no-no that I do. And it's really not even anything in rotation, which I'm sure that I'm already screwing that up as well. But we'll see here that we're going to have more issues. I believe that the void lamps, she stops activating those, and now we just have to deal with all this crap. But the Manor Sentry is going to come out. He's that flying eyeball dude right there. And I believe we have to take him out to make the boss once again susceptible to our damage output. So the Manor Sentry has to go down no matter what. And I kind of forgot that. I mean, give me a break. It has been about a little over half a year since I've returned to this game. So I just kind of forgot. But I decided I was going to pop off a limit break in line of sight of all of these enemies here, and it really is beneficial. I pretty much take out every single ad there, and now we're able to focus our efforts on the boss. And that pretty much just saves us a lot of time, and, well, it really saves the healer a lot of effort as well. So, just watch her HP drain and deplete, and she is pretty much next to nothing. Really not too bad. Just try and focus on those ads a little bit. Don't let it get too congested. But anyways, thanks for watching, thanks for listening, pass out a commendation, and thank you for helping me get back to the basics. We'll see you later.